Hey, everybody. I'm blessed to have my friend Brenda Grisham here and her friend and my new friend, Mr. Tanom Davis. And to start things off, I'm going to read the press release that Brenda sent to me on the 11th of August. It goes like this: on Monday, August 11th, 11 o'clock, at one of the West Oakland Towers located at 1057th Street, uh, Brenda Grisham, community advocate, tenants, management, staff, and community members hosted a press conference to address the issues that have been plaguing the towers for many years. Quote, a local pastor reached out to me, Brenda writes, July 8th, 2025, concerned about his church member who lives on the 16th floor of 1057th Street and could not come out because both elevators were not working. I called Ms. Gibson personally and also begged to tell me about the thing that had been going on in the building, writes Brenda. Uh, she would then continues that she personally reached out to Oakland District 3 Councilmember Carroll Fife, received no response at all, zero. Brenda writes that she reached out to the housing authority via phone and email the next day, and also no response. And reached out a week later, and she said, Brenda did, that she was going to be going to the media if she did not hear back from any of them. She was informed by the resident that one elevator had been fixed, and Brenda reports she received an email with the complaint forms. On Friday, August 8th, 2025, Brenda says she spoke with that same resident who said a recent I-Team investigation, I believe that's some sort of television program, was about yet another building that was having similar problems, but it was not their building. Here we go to Saturday, August 9th, 2025, where Brenda writes that she visited the same 1057th Street in Oakland and brought the tenants the complaint form that was emailed to her by the Oakland Housing Authority for the tenants to fill out. And Brenda, emailed them back to the Housing Authority that day. In other words, those forms that were filled out.
Yes.
The complaints, the press release writes, consisted of the broken elevators with over 100 residents in the building. One elevator is not enough. That one elevator smelled of urine. Oh, Lord. The stair in which they have had to use had mold in the walls and was not stable. They complained of rodents, bed bugs, and other problems. One tenant in a wheelchair said he missed his grandfather's funeral because both elevators were out. Ms. Gibson said this, we need the elevators fixed. What if we have a fire? Nobody cares, but we should not have to live like this. And that brings us to our presentation today. Brenda, talk to me. Who's the owner of that? Is that the Oakland Housing Authority that owns the facility?
Actually, they are not. Mr. Tanom is the manager of, one of the buildings. And so he could speak more on, because trying to find out who actually owns the building. I did kind of research it, but, there are different agencies that are supposed to, be the middleman. And the housing authority is supposed to, because it's supposed to be a Section 8 building. But they reached back out to me and told me that the people that had sent the forms weren't on Section 8. So they forwarded me to the city. But he could speak more on it because he's been going through this for years.
Sure. Mr. Davis.
Actually, I'm not the manager. I'm the current secretary of the Tenants Association. Former president. I was president for like 14, 15 years, but
wow.
we had to get somebody else. I had to get some fresh blood in there because management continued to say it's only me complaining. So we've been through like 5 or 6 different boards because residents get tired and they move out. They've been evicted, all kind of things. It's crazy over here. We've been fighting this fight. I've been here 26 years and we've been fighting this fight pretty much since this management company or this ownership group, I think his name is Mark Hyatt, took over the property. We used to have carpets in the hallways when they
What
came
year
in.
did he take it over, by the way, sir?
I'm thinking it might have been like 2005, 2007, something like that. I moved in 2000.
And the conditions have been like this for that entire time?
But at the time, they just stripped the building. Like I said, we had carpets in the building. They cut down on maintenance. They cut down on security. We used to have guards in the lobby. No, there's no longer any guards in the lobby. We have 2 security guards that's supposed to guard 231 units.
When did they stop putting guards in the lobby? When did
When
that?
when this ownership group took over.
Wow.
Their philosophy is that they say, oh, well, we pay so much for armed guards because the area is so dangerous. And so they have a guard that meets the office staff.
Yes, sir.
The 2 guards meet the office staff in the morning and walk them to and from their cars. And then they say, oh, we can't separate the guards because it's so unsafe that the guards have to be together. So you have a guard for the office, you have a guard for a guard. And I say, well, who's guarding the residents? You know, and like I said,
what was the answer? What was the answer you got back? What did he say?
It just a laugh.
Laugh?
No, not really. They can't answer that. They just brush it to the side. They said, well, if you guys need an escort to and from your car, to and from your property, you can call security. But if every resident calls security, who will guard the building? You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
What has been the city response of any that Brenda, go ahead. I know you wrote it on your press release, but I'd like to hear the verbal version from you.
Well, as I said, I reached out to Councilmember Fife, who is over that district, and I called her, and she sent me the voicemail, and then I text her and asked her to please help the tenants. And never heard from her. And I actually saw her that same night at a meeting. She didn't say nothing about it. She didn't come and say anything to me. So I moved on to Housing Authority. And, right now I am at the city. And then I sent a message to the elevator company, Star Elevator. So that is the company that's over the elevator. But then I noticed that they haven't been serviced in a while because the certificates are like years old. So I'm gonna reach out to the fire department, and somebody needs to be monitoring something. This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, you text me Carol's number. I wouldn't mind calling her now to see if we can get a hold of her.
I don't have no problem with that.
You don't?
No, I don't have a problem with that. You don't have.
Oh, you don't have a problem with that? I thought. You know what I thought you said? I thought you don't have your phone. I thought you don't. Never mind.
I got my phone.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, huh? I thought, no, I'm tired. Well, yeah. Let's give her a buzz and see what's shaking. He texts me out because I don't have her cell number like you do. You're big. You're big time.
You're so silly.
So, are you looking for it?
No, I'm sending it to you right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just sent it to you.
All right. Here it is. Okay, cool. I am going to, first of all, let me add to contacts, create new contacts, and Fife, City of Oakland, City of Oakland. Councilman. Okay, done. All right. Now, all right. Okay, so let's give her. I think I recognize that phone number. I just haven't called it in a while. All right, so here we go. Calling Carroll Fife, folks.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Hello?
Councilmember Fife, Zinni Abraham, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm blessed to be talking with you, and thank you so very much. Do you have a moment? There is a matter I want to get your view on. Yeah, out of respect, we're live, so if you don't not comfortable going live, I understand. But I've got Brenda Grisham here with the West Oakland Towers resident Tanom Davis.
That is so wild. I was just on my Outlook
Yes, ma'am.
email,
Yes, ma'am.
pulling up all of the emails that I've sent to the city attorney,
Yes, ma'am.
Oakland Housing Authority,
Yes, ma'am.
HUD, and the neighborhood law corps about this very site over the last 3 years.
Wow. See, Brenda, she's a great
I was
lady, Brenda. I
just-
told you.
I'm just looking up how many times I've reached out and about this issue. So
Yes, ma'am.
it's interesting, which is part of why I passed that legislation last year about the elevator ordinance.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, so how? Go ahead. I'm
it's
sorry.
really unfortunate. I don't know you personally, Zenny. I think we've talked a couple times.
Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
In real life,
Yes, ma'am.
over my last 30 years here.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Although I will remind you, the first time we talked, we had a wonderful conversation.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I
Thank
just
you.
wish I wish we would have been able to talk before a live interview was sprung on me. But I respect you.
Yeah, I
So-
wasn't gonna. Councilman, the way I work is, if you had said I'm not coming with it, I wasn't even gonna push it. Okay, I'm not like
I
that.
know.
You know,
I
I'm not
understand.
like that. So no, I have a
Got it.
lot of respect for you. I just saw it, and I'm gonna choke it
Same.
because I have a big mouth.
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
yeah. So Brenda, she's really been helpful, and it looks like there's a meeting of the minds here.
Zenny, if you text me your email address, I'll send you all of the correspondence that I've been trying to push on the city and
Yes, ma'am.
even private attorneys to show you that this is something I've been trying to get pushed up for a while. What I was told is that it is out of the jurisdiction, because before Barbara Parker left, I brought it up to her and I asked her to assign attorneys to the issue because this is horrendous. I was there after a fire took place. I did the walkthrough with the fire department. Gosh, was that 2 years ago? And it was pushing.
Wow.
And then I talked to HUD, and what I was told is they have a new property manager that's working to address these issues.
Mm-hmm.
But the previous property manager I tried to hold accountable, I was told that it is out of the jurisdiction of the city of Oakland and that the residents need a private attorney because it's not managed by Oakland Housing Authority. There's a tangential relationship, but it's not, direct oversight.
Yes.
And it is completely HUD. And with the challenges that we're having right now, it's making the fight even harder.
Wow. Hey,
Anyway, I know you probably have questions.
Actually, they do, because I was going to invite you if you wanted to have a camera to come on. If you wanted to, up to you. I could just throw you a link.
I have 9 minutes before I have a fight about Head Start.
Oh.
I have a 3:15 meeting with Head Start.
Well, let me know how I can help you on that later. But yeah, Brenda and Tanom, I have some questions and comments you want to make.
Oh, I wanted to know when the elevator ordinance was passed last year.
I believe it was October, but I can look into that.
And Tanom,
it was late. It was in the winter.
Yeah. Tam, you were shaking your head no about something, but I didn't want to break it out of respect for the council members. So
it seems that everything that she said was false, to my knowledge. And I've been doing this 20 years advocating.
I apologize. I didn't hear the beginning of the sentence. Could you repeat yourself?
He was saying, I'll step in because I think he thinks, I guess, that he disagrees with your presentation. And so Tanom, why
Of what?
Tanom, can you explain what was false about it? Because that's it's kind of like
this is
don't choke me, brother.
It's a Section 8 project based property, private owner, project based with a HUD contract, and Kahi, who is our housing authority. Kahi is our housing authority, which
I think Tanom's
property
connection's bad.
is made up of.
Who is that?
His name is Tanom Davis, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
he's
thank
a
you.
resident. Yes, ma'am. Tanom,
Kahi is made up of.
What was false about what I presented, though?
yeah, that's what he's trying to say. What happens is he's got you know how you have one of those delays. That's what
Okay, all I presented was what I was told. I don't know
right.
the details about all of those other things.
Right. Hey, Tanom, that's a good point. Tanom, she's saying, the council member is saying that all she's presented is what she knows. No, she's
I'm
not. She's not
not
the
her.
one. She's not the controller. She's not pulling the. You're not pulling the strings, right? So,
Right.
yeah. So that's what she's saying.
I'm just trying to get support and answers and results.
Right.
Well,
Right.
actually, when I
But the
tried to
federal
talk to her, when I tried to talk to her regarding the property and other things that's going on, I got the 30-minute Zoom conference. I got pushed to Tanya Love. Then I got pushed to Brianna Brown. When I called Brianna Brown on her shortcomings, I was pushed down to someone else. But yeah, like I keep saying, I got flushed down the toilet.
Well, Tanom, you got her right here.
I can't hear that.
He said he got flipped, but here's the thing. I'll mitigate this. Tanom, you got the council member right here. Okay, so you can't say she's flushing you down the toilet because she's right here and she's spending time to listen to you. Okay.
Yeah, but she only answered the phone because you called her. Because I text her, I called her and I text her.
No, she didn't know it was my number. Brenda, she
Oh,
didn't know
okay.
it was my number.
I
She
don't
didn't.
have his
No,
number
this is
in my phone.
Brenda.
Okay.
This is the first time she and I have talked since.
And that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I called her and she sent me the voicemail and I text her. And she knows my number. And I said, please help these
She
people.
doesn't. She says, but what I'm saying is you have valuable time. Hold on a second.
Not that much.
No, I'm saying the three of you, Brenda and Tanom, you have valuable time with her to move to a yes place so you all can work together rather than saying, hey, I tried to do X, Y, and Z. Take that time to do that right now. Set a
Well,
time. Set a meeting.
She only has 6
That
minutes, so
boosted
when can we?
voice.
She only has 6 minutes, and when can we get longer than 30 minutes?
Okay, fine. But my point
No,
is,
but
Well, he's asking her.
Yeah, go
He's
ahead.
asking her.
yeah, all I'm saying is set a time with a council member. Yeah,
That's what I just said.
That's what
Yeah,
he's
That's what
trying
I
to
just
do.
said.
I apologize. I'll shut up then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, Tanom, go ahead. Sorry.
So again, I asked you only have 5 minutes left. So when is it that we can sit down for longer than a 30-minute Zoom conversation?
So what I'm going to tell you is how, because I have 100 crises, I have a scheduler. I don't keep my schedule. I have very competent people that are smarter than me who do work for my office. Tanya Love has been in politics for years, way before me.
That's true.
So I want to be clear, like she worked for the state government. She's worked for county government. She's
I'm aware.
worked in healthcare
I'm aware.
systems. So I just want to be clear that if you're meeting with Tanya or
Yeah,
if
and
you
tell her
met
she
with
owes me
Tanya-
dinner, by the way, Carol.
She's at BART now, so I'll tell her that.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
I want to be clear about her level of competence. So when I'm not available, Tanya is me. So let's be clear about the role of a chief of staff. Secondly, Deborah Israel keeps my calendar because I will triple book myself and end up really pissing people off. So if you want to schedule time with me, then email Deborah and she will set something up.
Yeah. And, I'm happy to help you all out and facilitate that, just to make sure that it happens so that, things fall through the cracks or whatever. I'm just sitting on my butt helping my mom here. Well, and working too.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah,
bless
she's
your
90. I'm trying to get her 91, Carol. So remember.
I love
So-
that. I love that.
Thank you. It's anyway, enough about that. But yeah, so I think there's a way to move forward on this.
That's what I would like.
Yeah. So and get that together. Hey, Councilmember, out of respect for your time, thank you so very much.
I have 3 more minutes.
Take it. Brenda?
I have till 3:15.
Okay. Brenda, you got the floor. I'm giving it to you.
Well, I mean, we have personal cell phone numbers. And when I say please, I mean, that should have warranted something, and I know you have a young man in a wheelchair that can't get up and down because now both of the elevators don't work. I mean, your staff is not competent on what's going on in the city in your district where we have to go on live and he has to call you because I've been trying to reach out to you. I'm not a district person. I'm not a council member. I'm an everyday citizen, but I done been to that building more than I need to be talking to the residents in your district. That's unfair. And I got a whole bunch of stuff to do myself. So
can I offer an idea real quick?
What?
Justin Johnson should push somebody on this. He's the city administrator, and I applied for his job, and I was number 15. Didn't even finish my application. So my point is, I would immediately have the city administrator put one of his assistants on it. Like Michelle just got there; she knows the drill. She can handle it.
Well, trust me. Housing Authority gave me told me to go and attack the city, go to the city. So I got the email. They sent
But
me
that's
to
that.
send that to.
Why? Because we have no jurisdiction or say on anything that happens there. This is a federal location. The only thing that what I was told by several attorneys is that they need to hire an attorney because this is not city. There are constituents and they can complain to us, and then we have to take those complaints, which I have, to the federal level.
Yeah, you need your
Because we don't have any jurisdiction over the housing authorities.
yeah, but
So,
you know who
can
does though?
the
Latifah
city
Simon.
attorney
Latifah
provide
Simon.
assistance for the
Latifah
residents who are
Latifah
citizens?
Simon.
But that is not it's not a city property.
We are
Latifah
city
Simon.
property. We city
Latifah
property.
Simon.
We vote in city
But
property.
what I can do is use my position to advocate. And Zenny, like I said, if you send me your email,
Sure.
I will send you all of the times that I've done that.
You got it. And
Which does not include all of the phone calls I've made about it.
Yeah.
But I have a paper trail.
I'm in contact with Representative Simon
Good.
privately. So she asked me to get her on with an interview. I will have her
Good.
pay attention to this. And councilman, out of respect for protocol, council member, I'll have the congresswoman call you. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah. And then you all can interface with. God, why am I using that term? You all can talk with Brenda and Tanom. I mean, I'll put everybody together that way. Okay.
But I will say, if people want to be mad at me, they can find reasons to be mad at me.
No,
But
Nobody's trying to be
let's
mad
talk
at
about
you,
the
sweetheart.
facts.
Nobody's
I'm not
trying to be
mad. I'm
mad.
not mad.
The people need to be
Because
taken care of.
I'm seeing all of these videos coming out, and I know that
What videos?
sometimes these are used as an opportunity to take political attacks, which is why I want to show very clearly the paper trail that I've had about me pushing these things up the court. Ask Patricia Ison Wells how many times I've called her about this and talked to her about it, because she is over OHA, which still doesn't have jurisdiction over this property. They have a relationship, but they don't have 100% jurisdiction. Ask her. Call her and ask her. Ask the city attorney, Barbara Parker, and Nirali Bell.
If you don't mind, Carol, if you don't
about this.
Carol, if you don't mind, let me just interject.
Yes, sir.
Her housing authority, the board of housing authority is the board of CAHI, who is the agents. They're just backwards. So whoever the president is the vice president. So housing authority knows, they're aware. They're aware. They're aware.
No, they are, because I've made sure that they
No, not only that, they playing the shell game. Again, the president of housing authority.
You know who's not playing a shell game though is the city. You know who's not playing a shell game is my office. But it seems like that's the direction that folks are trying to go in and try to the narrative that's trying to be created.
The narrative is we just need help for the people.
Anybody that wants to see my track record of what I've been doing to fight for the tenants over there, I have receipts. Period.
Hey, can I offer an idea, folks? Why not
She go talk to the tenants.
Hey, Brenda and Councilmember and Tanom, why not take this to the city attorney? And
I did.
And I was going to say, and quietly suggest filing a lawsuit against the federal government for not doing their job.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's what I tried to do.
Support that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you know, basically have a little fun and get this in the president's face, since he likes to cover up for the Epstein files.
Oh,
Maybe we can
Jesus
talk
Christ.
about it.
What I was suggesting is that we get the
Yeah.
I suggested we get the city and HUD and everybody and bring them all together, because this place just needs to be torn down and start again.
You know what she told me? She told me that it's going to take $85 million per building to rehab because their deferred maintenance is so so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what could be used to finance that, council member? AB 464 Mullen. Tax increment financing law not used in Oakland. To use it to rehabilitate businesses damaged by the pandemic. Technically, this is that. Technically, okay.
Thank you for raising that. And you know, I've been trying to push for tax increment financing in District 3 for a minute. And Aaron, our head of finance, like
she didn't know what she was doing.
Yes.
I'll just say to the I'll say to the chili trouble. You know. No, she doesn't know what she's doing. That's a conversation, and we'll have another time, because I don't want to trample over what Brenda and Tanom are trying to accomplish here. Okay. Brenda and Tanom.
Looking forward to seeing you and working with you, Carol.
Thank you, sir. So Zenny, I
Yes,
don't know
ma'am.
how you got my number.
Oh,
Have
Brenda,
you
I
have
asked
it?
Brenda for it.
Oh, well, let's, well, I appreciate.
That was straight
well,
up.
Zenny, can I just say,
Yes,
because I am 3 minutes late for this Head
Yes,
Start
ma'am.
meeting. That's
Yes, ma'am.
also very, very important.
Yes, ma'am.
I do want to say I appreciate how respectfully you approach this conversation, and just call me anytime.
Love
Save
you.
my number.
You got it. You
All
got
right,
it.
you take care.
You
Take
too.
care, everybody. Call me
All
soon.
right, you got it. See ya. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
See ya. Yeah. Boom. Boom. That's how you go. Boom. That's
And
how
what did you
do
just
it.
accomplish? Them
Well,
people still need help. So
right.
it's still the same thing. It's not my job to be doing this.
Well,
I
here's
don't
the
get
thing.
paid for
Here's-
city council work.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Here,
I left my businesses.
here's the thing.
my
We have
home-
whoa. Time
Yeah.
out. Time out. I'm gonna say time out. Okay.
Okay.
We got a next step we got to do. I already said the next thing, and the boom is, first of all, we have an open door to get Representative Simon involved in this, which he needs to be, okay, because it's at that level. And I've got to put in a call to her anyway in an email because she wants to come on the show for an interview, which guess what? Guess who I'm going to invite to come on and join me?
Who? See, but that's the problem.
You, okay? But here's the thing.
No.
All right? Here's the thing, okay? Just keeping that door open
What door?
and then having the federal government take action where the point is to get to the real person that we can ignite to do these things right fast, okay? And if it takes, frankly speaking, maybe it takes pitting the federal government against the White House or vice versa, making the White House make the federal government do its job. Because I'm telling you, as I look at that, that's what's going to involve. Because this is a national issue. All right. Maybe it involves getting it, if we're fortunate enough to get it on national television, which I think we can do in a heartbeat with the council member and the representative involved, and get some real action. Because at a local level, you know what you've got going on, Brenda? This stuff. Okay.
Okay, so but at a local level, this shouldn't even have nothing to do with me. I should not. When I reached out when I reached out July the 8th, this is August 14th. My involvement should have ended right there. That's all I got to say about it. I got other stuff I got cases in court that I still go to with these families, murder cases that I go to.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not over any district. These people reach out to me for assistance, and I'm going to do what I can, but somewhere along the line, whether the finger pointing is pointing, the council person, who's ever over the district, is supposed to make sure the fingers are pointed in the right direction. Absolutely. Now, what she just said, she could have texted to me. She could have texted to him a long time ago. This has been over a month.
But see, here's the problem. If this were working right.
What was working right?
If this whole process were working correctly, all right, the people involved in this would be working below the level of your city administrator, all right? It shouldn't be your city council person that's doing the work of what the city administrator and the city administrative staff should be doing.
Let me slow you down. Sure. I'm a resident in the projects. How am I getting in touch with the city administrator? I got to go to my city council member first.
For direction.
But see, I'm glad you said that, though. Not all the time, all right? And I'm glad you said that. If the system were working correctly like it did when I worked for the city of Oakland, you came straight to us.
But how would a resident know to come straight to City Hall?
That's a good question. Right. But that's a good question. My point is, I'm going to change it so that the resident can know who to go to straighten that out, because I'm telling you, the system is broken.
Okay.
I understand the system failed us. The system failed us. But it took Brenda, it took Brenda to be a squeaky wheel for us to get even this far. Like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been to Scott Hugo, who is working for the city attorney's office for housing issues. I've been through Lynette McElhaney. I was talking to Nancy Nadell. This is how long I've been doing this.
Right. But they're all,
and now we're finally getting some attention.
Right,
we've already sued this property. I led a class action lawsuit against this property and had to sign the NDA.
Right. But the problem is that you're going to politicians who effectively really don't run the problem. They don't run.
But they need to guide us regular people, us poor people in the projects, to where we need to go.
Yeah, but here's
we
my
don't
point.
Have, we don't have the resources to do this thing.
Yeah, but here's
and
my point.
Go ahead. I mean, I don't mean to overtalk you, but it seems like you are beyond.
I gotta say
seems
this.
like you are beyond what we understand and what we can do.
I gotta say this. The city is ran by the city who get paid, not by the city who get elected. All right. That's the dirty little secret. And what's going on is Jerry's form of government basically put you all away, further away from what the real crap is going on. It goes on in the bowels of the city with people who really know what to do, but no one gets to touch them.
So again,
right.
brother, how do us poor and unintelligent people in the projects know this? We had
you're
we
smart.
had to make
Come
some
on.
noise.
Don't do that.
We had to get Brenda to be a squeaky wheel
I
to make some noise.
don't live there.
Now I'm getting some answers. We're getting some direction, but this is only going to be for this phone conversation with you. And then what happens to us?
I'll do it. I'll reach into the bowels. I'll find the right person, and if I have to talk about them and make them the focus, I'll bring them out
and guide us. And God, we're asking
and they
for
need to
guidance.
talk to the people that's living there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, from what I understand, and from the footage, nobody has talked to the people that are paying their rent every month and living in pits.
Yep.
Boo boo.
Right.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, right.
Nobody is talking to them. I don't live there, and I had you bring him on because I'm just the person trying to help. So you need to talk to somebody that's been going through this, because I ain't.
Right. Yeah, they charge market rate rent for this property. And we shouldn't have to live like this.
Right. And Carroll, in defense of Carroll, okay, because as I would defend anyone in that position, she's got a million similar structural problems like that. What I mean by that is this. I mean where she doesn't actually control the system, but she's like a super advocate, right?
Mm-hmm. That's good and fine.
Right. Well, we need to get to is the person that actually controls it, right?
That's what I was asking.
The point, Zenny.
Right.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Yes.
When I text her, she could have texted me back and said, "Y'all need to go here." I saw her the same night I texted her, and what I did was just went to help the citizens. It just like she just said it to you. She could have said it to me. I don't have time to be putting anybody in front. She made a statement I didn't like. This has nothing to do with her or anybody attacking her. I'm trying to help the people. Period. I don't care nothing about that. I went past where I started was what I thought was the chain of command. But I wasn't guided on where to go to help these people. I wasn't guided to help the residents. So I did it on my own. So if there's a chain of command, just like she just said it to you, she could have texted me, "Brenda, you need to do this, that, and the third." That's all it took. But I got a lot of stuff going on, just like she do. I have a lot of stuff going on, and my title is not paid city worker. My gas, my time is spent being the advocate. Advocate don't have a distinction. It don't have a description. If somebody call me and I can do what I can do, I'm gonna do it. But don't do that, because how would I know that you don't go to your council member when you got a person that's in a wheelchair that can't get up or down because he can't walk? Well, she said she did an elevator ordinance. How come they don't know it? How would they know that there's an elevator ordinance that's been on the record since 2024? How come the buildings don't know that? This man, I mean, come on now. If he's stuck outside, they have to put him in a hotel. If he out and he have to come back and the elevators don't work, I mean, people are talking about they have to walk up 20-some flights of stairs. An email, a call, and send them in the right direction. That's it. That's all we needed. That's it. And I feel that they should get that type of respect. So now that we know she pretty much said she's not really an asset to helping these people, we're going to have to do what we got to do. because I'm getting calls, I'm getting videos from what's going on in that building. And I don't care. You have to put what you're supposed to be doing aside to help the people that are most affected. And it ain't me because I don't live there. But those people, they need some help. And wherever we're going to get it from, we just going to get it from.
Can you send those videos to me some kind of way, or is there a way I can get those?
Yeah. They actually are on my Twitter.
Okay, cool. Because what I'd like to do is I cobble them together and make a new story out of what's happening over there, if that's okay.
Yeah. And that's a problem too. With all of the footage that's been sent, nobody from the city has reached out. Say, Ms. Grisham, well, nobody has reached out. This is on Facebook, it's on Twitter. People are sharing. Nobody has reached out and said, you guys need to go in this direction. Nobody. Has anybody called you, Tanom?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, what we doing here? We
Well,
don't need
made
this.
some progress today. We made considerable progress today. So, and I didn't expect that. So,
Okay.
but that's just from working with the city. That's just from
Well, like I said,
started with me in 1986.
sometimes I say you need a squeaky wheel. Brenda's been the squeaky wheel to get us some help. And like she said, it's really not her job. And I've been doing this I've been fighting this fight for 20 years.
No, it's not her job, and really it isn't Carroll's job either. It's actually the city's job itself.
All right, but like I keep saying,
Yeah.
we needed somebody to guide us, and we wasn't getting that.
Well, it's another example of how our current city administrator isn't doing his job well.
I don't know about the city. I don't even know who the city administrator is.
His name is Justin Johnson.
You have to.
Atlanta, where I'm at.
Those are things above my pay grade and my level of understanding.
Mine too.
You know what?
So-
never say that.
I mean, I'm learning it, and I can accept learning.
right.
But we had to. My first step was Carroll Fife, who was the city council member for this district.
Mm-hmm.
Just like me being the former president of the tenants association, everybody came to me. I stand up for everybody in this property for their rights. That's why management is trying. They're trying to evict me right now.
What?
Yeah, I'll get into that later, man.
Right.
They have a policy of the way they do their recertification. They fell behind in recertifying people. So it was a mix-up in recertification. Now they want to evict me because they say I missed my recertification. And they do that to a lot of people. Yeah.
Who's the they I can call?
The council member ain't got
Who's
nothing to
the
do with
they I
that.
can
So
call
we'll
and tell them
deal
leave
with
you
that.
alone?
Pardon?
Who's the they I can call and tell them leave you alone?
That's just they have a tactic of bullying residents because we have a lot of young people in this building that don't know their rights, and so when I stand up for their rights, they get mad at me. Like I said, I had to do we did a civil lawsuit and a class action lawsuit against them already, and so it's given me some leeway, but
So who's the head? Who's the local person running this?
It's VPM management.
Yeah.
And what's the name again?
It's VPM management. City Towers
I had to find
Apartment
that out
Building.
myself. I had to do the research.
It's under. Go ahead.
City Towers. What?
City Towers. Used to be Apollo Housing.
Apollo Housing.
Yeah, it was formerly Apollo Housing when I first moved in.
Okay. Okay. Post News Group VPM Management.
Yes.
That's the organization.
That's the management company.
VPM Management Incorporated out of Irvine.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a little fun here. Hold on a second. I've got their phone number. Let me see something here. It's 329. Back right now. Let me see what the cat can drag in here. Hold on a second. 1949 863 1500. Okay.
Thank you for calling VPM Management. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you know your party's extension, press 1, then follow the prompts. For a company directory, press the star key. Otherwise, press 0 to speak to the operator.
Who am I asking for?
Yeah.
If you're yours.
We'll take your call right now. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message after the tone. Someone will return your call soon. If this is a resident, please be sure to leave the name of the property you're calling about so we can better handle your request. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, this is Zenny Abraham of Zenny 62 Media. I need to talk to the appropriate representative about the property in Oakland, California, known as the 7th Street Towers and City Towers.
Yes, it's three buildings.
3 buildings located in West Oakland. There's a gigantic problem with maintenance that's really placing the tenants in life-threatening position. I'm at 510-517-7565. Website zenny62media.com. I'm at zenny62media.com or zenny at zenny62media.net. Thank you. Okay. That's just a start. We'll see where we can go from there.
Right.
I'll let you know if they contact me back first because I've talked to them. I've left a message with Star Elevators as well. So if they call me back first, I'll let you know.
Okay.
If they call you back first, let me know.
When did you call them?
I called them early this morning.
Oh, okay. So they're getting a good dose of Oakland today.
Yeah, I got other stuff to do. But when a tenant call me late, sending me videos late at night, then action needs to be taken. So I'm just doing what I need to do.
Hey, tell us about that building because I've driven past it tons of times. I know very little about it. How many people live there?
It's 231 total units, 77 each building, 11 floors. You have four 2-bedrooms, 2 1-bedrooms, and 1 studio on each floor.
And how over the years, how well or not has the facility been taken care of by the federal government?
The federal government comes in. The federal government comes in once a year, and so they do the dog and pony show where they come and fix everything. They come in for every unit, and the management comes in and fixes every unit, and they pass inspection, and then it goes right back to the same. I had a guy from I called HUD one time. His name was John Tedesco. I reached out to him. I don't know if he's still at HUD, but he told me what did he tell me? He said, "Oh, hold on." He looked it up on the computer. He said, "Oh, I just read the report and it said you guys passed, so don't call me anymore." Wow. I had another lady at HUD. Her name was Jean Park, I believe it is. And she said, "Well, what can I do?" I said, "Well, you work for HUD. You guys give the money to them, so you guys can take the money away." It's an ongoing battle, uphill battle. It's an uphill battle. And like I said, the system has totally failed us because CAHI, who is the management company again, who is our housing authority, who has the ACC contract, annual contributions contract with HUD, fails to say that they are a management group until after I've been doing this for like the last 5 years until finally I had HUD force them to say we are your housing authority. But they kept on saying, "No, we're just here for maintenance. We're just here for maintenance complaints. We're just here for maintenance complaints." So they finally found out, said that they're our management, or our housing authority. But CAHI is made up of California management companies. So we're complaining to the people we're complaining about. CAHI's board of directors, again, is the Oakland Housing Authority's board of directors backwards.
Say that again?
So they know. So whoever is the president of the Oakland Housing Authority is the vice president of CAHI, and so forth.
Whoever's the vice president is the president.
Yeah.
Holy incestuous Batman.
Yeah. So they know what's going on, and they just keep pushing the button. We keep getting flushed down the toilet.
That gives me another idea. All right. You want to add anything else?
I got calls to make. No.
There you go.
I just got into my office from doing advocacy work, and so I got some videos I got to look at, and so then we gonna move the needle since we on our own.
I'm gonna work to contact Representative Simon next and see what I can do regarding shaking the trees in the city administrator's office.
I reached out to her, I think last week. I haven't had a response as well.
Yeah, and
Just a little email.
we'll find out who is pulling the lever of the belly of the beast.
Please.
All right.
If you don't mind, if you don't mind, Brenda can give me your number. We can stay in touch.
Yeah, my number is 510-517-75.
Well, my hands are. I'm on my phone and my hands are.
I'll send
Oh,
it to
okay.
you.
I'll put it here because everybody knows my number, I think. So
I get it, Brenda. Text it to me, Brenda, please.
I'll text it to him.
other viewers may, have a tip here and want to, add it. But okay. So there's my number. Too bad I can't enlarge that.
Who was that?
That is me.
No, who was Orlando Johnson?
Oh, Orlando. Orlando is a Oakland Green Party member who actually ran for city council in West Oakland, or Oakland City Council District 3, I should say. Some years ago, Orlando was a fan of the show. Good brother, good friend. Needs to post on zinnereport.com, Orlando. Okay.
If you guys don't mind, I have to drop out.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna get with you later. I'm gonna call
Thank you,
you.
Brenda. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Thank
Zach.
you, sir.
Mhm.
Pleasure
Bye-bye.
meeting you, sir. You got it. You got it. Okay, sir. All right. So, Miss Grisham,
Yes.
thank you for bringing that to us. And we got a lot of work to do.
Who got a lot of work to do? Okay.
Being honest,
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I gotta make my money meet my mouth. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta shake the trees over here, and then I got some of my own work I got to get done.
There you go.
Yep.
And pull those slots in Vegas, right?
I ain't been to Vegas in 3 years. No.
Not the same.
I ain't been on vacation in 3 years.
It's been since that about 2012 was the last 2000. No. What am I talking about? I was in Vegas for the Super Bowl.
You know he's still on there. You didn't drop him.
Say again?
He's still on there. You didn't drop him.
Okay. I thought maybe he wanted to stick around and listen or something.
No, I said him.
Yeah.
He said he had to go.
He didn't
Can
go.
you drop me off? I don't know. I can't come off.
Oh, you just press the button. Just press the I got you, man. I'll
Thanks,
kick
brother.
you out. How's That's hilarious. All right, Miss Grisham.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to you off camera.
Okay.
All right, I'll see. Everybody, thank you very much. Hey, share this around. It's 44 minutes and count. 44 minutes of
One of the shortest shows you've had.
Is it?
Man, you know we could be on here for 2 or 3 hours. Cut it out.
She's not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Brenda, don't go anywhere. Stick up, everybody. More to come later. Subscribe to Zinni62 on YouTube and bookmark zinnereport.com. That ends the stream.